Hey everyone, today I'm going to be recording a best of three match, I think, between mushamu and jonfilch for the Monotype Premier League. This Ghost team, I really think Alolan Marowak is good for like breaking poison teams. Like Ghost has always been, I think it has been lacking a good poison breaker. Yes, we have Spectrier, but I feel like that performs best out against like non-rest talk poisons, if that makes any sense. Like, well, non-rest talk Drapion poisons. It's like Skuntank and like maybe sub Drapion, but rest talk Drapion has really just put Spectre down as in the main breaker. But Portagais and Earthquake is pretty good against poison, and Marowak Stab is in general is nice against steel. But I'm mainly concerned about Earthquake. Like when I run, like I feel like Alolan Marowak is supposed to be paired with like Delma. So pretty much your Earthquake switching is probably like Air Balloons, Aegislash, and that's temporary. And Excadrill doesn't always run like it doesn't always run Choice Scarf on Steel. So it could theoretically rock slide your Aegislash on the switching, and then you have no Earthquake switches after that. Bisharp is also a threat for Ghost in general. I'd say if you're expecting Bisharp, I probably wouldn't even bring Ghost in general, but Bisharp is a good matchup against this. So yeah, it's nothing wrong with just leading Bisharp. Okay. Um, I think Aegislash. Yeah, Aegislash was just in against this Aegislash, and this doesn't run. This doesn't run King's Shield, so I probably would have just Shadow Ball there, because Jonfilch went Mimikyu. Unless he, yeah, on Jonfilch went Mimikyu, the like preserve the not preserve, but like I guess sack the disguise instead of just sacking the Aegislash. And this could be Drain Punch. And it goes Celestelia. Was that Marowak was faster, right? Okay, so they have speed investment on Marowak. Another thing is another thing about Ghost with Delmas is it helps with your water matchup also. So water ground, and that's with the water matchup, you're pretty much relying on these two mons. You really don't want Spectrier switching into a hard hit water type move. While I say Delmas is good against more rain based what's good against water in general, but it secures your rain matchup, if anything. Because Dragapult has no recovery. And switching your Dragapult into a water type move, and it just gets worn down over time. Because Dragapult is not the I say this is probably like Specs Dragapult maybe or Scarf. So but I think you need Thunderbolt if you want to do some progress against water for this team. So Spectrier comes in, and the Sim gets the Leech Seed off. So and they have a Bishop in the back. So is this leftovers? Okay, I don't think this is like Mud Shot or something like that. Okay, so this is definitely oh, Why did we Oh, we play rough on the bishop. Okay, okay. I was like, why would you play rough against the steel team? I did not realize. Oh, it was a it was just playing it safe. It was just a safe play, I guess. If they expected the Sim to stay in and throw bishop, maybe. If this is Specs, Gengar, I used to call this one Ginjar. If this is Specs, I think that's Specs. I think Scarf does like 30. Yeah, that's definitely Specs. Or maybe like the Ghost Boost item. Okay, that's Scarf Bishop. Scarf Bishop is pretty fun. Okay, maybe this is Scarf Spectrier. Oh no, that's not Scarf, my bad. Okay, yeah, this Scarf Bishop pretty much secures the matchup. I'd say this Scarf oh no, Scarf Bishop doesn't even outspeed Spectrier. That's interesting. But it did its job in outspeeding the Gengar. That was a lonely Marowak died, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure how pressuring those Stealth Rocks would have been against this Steel team, however. Because this Lonely Marowak is obviously fast. It outsped the Celestelia. So it's running fast. So it's probably this is Scarf Bishop. This is probably defensive Heatran. This is yeah, that's probably defensive Heatran. So yeah, a Lonely Marowak, just clicking Poltergeist or just anything over Stealth Rocks would have been more beneficial. Cause I'd assume that after just spamming those ghost type stabs or even cause Heatran can't switch into this Marowak every single time right freely. Like it has to fear Poltergeist and Earthquake. And if it's specially defensive, your own Marowak outspeeds it, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's definitely probably just max HP, max special defense, cause it's leftovers. And yeah, this Bishop outspeeds how much? 240, 207. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Marowak outspeeds that, but Heatran is pretty fast still. So yeah, the Sim still won that regardless of the flinch, because +2 Shadow Sneak is not killing this. Yeah, they can close combat here, but the Bishop is still at a decent amount of health, to a point where it survives an unboosted sneak. So GG. Oops, not that game. Okay, the sim took a quick 5 minute break, so I had to pause my recording. But it looks like the sim brought, well, Mushamu brought it still again, and jonfilch has brought Stallwater, and yeah, I think long term hazards just win. Well, I assume this is like Parish Pool Lapras. If this was a Azumarill, no, Azumarill just got checked by Melmetal. Maybe Specs maybe this is Specs Aegis Slash. But this is gonna be a long game, I think. Okay, Frothorn's leftovers is already off, so I think the goal of this is get spikes up and pressure the defogger and just pressure that, yeah, just pressuring Mantine to a point where it's just useless and it just dies over time, I think. But see, yeah, you need a toxic off on Mantine. Yeah, there's a lantern in the back, but if this Ferrothorn gets burned, Power Whip is doing nothing to this team. And I don't think this is if this is not Magma Storm on Heatran, yeah, like the 70s at least specs Aegis Slash. Choice Band Mail Bundle can do slight work, but it's not gonna be enough. Cause that's the only Mail Metal I can think that's gonna be damaging the team. Unless it's like sub toxic Thunderbolt. But that just gets spoiled by Lantern, so and Lantern just wastes the I think that's just the win route in general. Sub-toxic Aegis Slash can do a lot of work here. The main thing is just this Toxapex. But you kind of force it to recover. You have more Shadow Balls. So if you get a drop on this, that would be very beneficial. But even then, there's a Heal Bell Lantern in the back. So okay, this is knockoff and Scald, so I don't think I'm gonna record this entire match, but I'm gonna pause this and just come back to this and see where they're progressing at, because this is gonna take a little while. So I can already see it. This is not Specs Aegis Slash. This is probably Trust Band Mail Metal, and the sim needs to this Quagsire is gonna be a pain. The Quagsire and the Lantern interaction is gonna be a pain for the Mail Metal, but they need to like use Earthquake or Superpower on the switching for Quagsire. But yeah, I'll be right back. Just an update to this match. Mushamu is running Iron Defense and Body Press on Mail Metal. The only issue with this is Mushamu has to be careful with not letting it get scalded by any of these 5 mods. But they just switched out of Mail Metal. The Toxapex did not. It's mainly that's the main win con against this. That's the only thing I could see Musha winning. Like the Heatran, the leftovers are knocked off. The Celestelia is now burned. Rothorn is now at 38, no leftovers, and I feel like this is just mainly relying on the Mail Metal and Aegis Slash. Now this toxic Escadrille can do some work. Okay, that was a good. Okay, Escadrille's Choice Scarf is now off, so it's more flexible in terms of what it could do against his team. Like the Quagsire is now toxic. And if John gets a burn on this, yep, that's just one mon down. As in, that's just one mon down. As in, what's frustrating John Filch's team. Like Scald is just so good, and even then, um, Motion was just had to like Quagsire is still a thing, so you can't set up with Sword Stance, and Manton is still there, so it's just still kind of hard for the sim. Only way I see the sim winning this is Mushamu winning this is if Melmetal gets absolutely no burns when setting up. So yeah, you need no burns at all. But this Toxapex is just gonna keep coming in. Like eventually you just have to I think you just have to face it. So I think if you run the Toxapex's recovers out, you can win long term with Aegislash. Like as long as you don't get your Aegislash burned or nothing like that, I think this is still winnable. So I'll be right back. We're at turn 78. Okay, the sim has forfeited. I guess long term, I didn't realize that the Lapras was still there, but long term, the Lapras just forced out the Aegislash with like Perish Song and stuff. So this was just pretty much a preview win for John Filch. Like I feel like your best matchup against like Stall Water is perhaps like Jirachi, maybe Jirachi or Specs Aegislash. Specs on both, honestly. Like, and if this is Assault Vest King, so you probably need like Thunder Jirachi or something like that. So I think Thunder Jirachi is pretty good anyway. So because Thunder on Jirachi, 2-hit KO King, but this is Assault Vest King, so you're pretty much like pitching for Paras, and you also have Volt Absorb, Lantern, and Quagsire to worry about. Yeah, I think your best matchup against Star Water is probably just Specs Aegislash solely. So hopefully we get game 3 soon. Both are still online. And I'll just come back whenever they start. Alright, we got game, the final game of the best of 3 up. And I see Told You Kiss already. And this is interesting because we're against a dark team. Long term, I think this is I think Told You Kiss is good for the Hydreigon. Like I think the sim was like, okay, I don't want my team to. I think Told You Kiss is just mainly good for if you're expecting Dragon or Dark. I think long term, like T-Wave can be pretty annoying for this team. But I think John Filch's win cons are Weavile. Well, mainly just Weavile. Because the Togekiss kind of cancels out the Hydreigon. Especially if it's running Dazzling Gleam. But I think the Sim Mushamu runs Air Slash. Celestelia getting knocked is just kind of painful. But I don't think it's not matter. Like you just need to keep that Celestelia healthy for the Weavile. If Weavile is Icicle Crash, I think Mantine deals with it better. But if it's Triple Axle, I think it's just dealing with Celestelia and Mantine more easier. But Ice is just neutral. Is neutral against Mantine and Celestelia. I'm pretty sure this is probably like max HP and majority in defenses. Because I remember Mushimu mainly running Mantine for like the rain water matchup. Like that's the main thing Mantine has over Dragonite is its immunity against like Barraskewda or something like that. I assume that's the reason he was running Noivern, but it's mainly just if you don't see Rain Barraskewda in your prep, like, is it really worth bringing? So see if they U-turn here now, Weavile gets in. I think. Well, maybe they're gonna scout the Togekiss set first, and then go Weavile. Cause I'm pretty sure I think this is Scarcerude. This could be Scarf Thunderous. I don't think the Sim runs Scarf Landorus. I don't think no one runs Scarf Landorus terrain anymore, so I might not have any Scarfers at all, so okay, well, jonfilch just went hard Weavile, so maybe they know it's not I'm pretty sure Togekiss eats that. Okay, well. I don't think we should have I don't think Weavile was the play there. I think going like Drapion or even Drapion like knockoff in general, I think it just was fine against this. Like if you just went Drapion, just click knockoff. Like yeah, I think John Phillips just loses now. You really needed that Weavile because now if anything, Togekiss just sits even more on this on your breaker, which is Hydreigon. Unless this is sub Dragon Dance Tyranitar, but there's a Landis Terrain back. So maybe Choice Band, Stone Edge. I can't see this winning. Or I can't see the dark winning. Yeah, this is utility Tyranitar, so the main thing it's doing is just checking this. See, Weavile just does so much pressure against flying. Like usually when I run Weavile, I run Crash, but like thinking about the metagame, like how much I prep for flying, like why not run Axel? And if you're really so scared of missing, why not just run Wide Lens or something like that? I remember using Wide Lens on like hyper not well on hyper effects, but just the knockoff and ice combination is nice against flying in general. You just have to be careful with when playing against the sim. It's just like, why is there a Togekiss? You know? And think about the metagame, like, because on flying, like, they run like Iron Defense, Corviknight, and stuff. You know, stuff like that. And Double Steel, Skarmory, and Scarf Galarian Zapdos. And all that is just a lot of those are just do great against Weavile and even Melmetal. And like with that in mind, it's like, okay, why is there a Togekiss considering in other flyings running Iron Defense on Corviknight and Melmetal and not Melmetal, Iron Defense Corviknight Skarmory. This Togekiss feels out of place. So you just have to assume I assume the weird stuff when I'm against players like the Sim. But when it's just versus like a top player, I'm like, okay, they're reusing and you know, when you're against the Sim, expect that this could be goddamn on Scarf Galarian Moltres, Choice Band Thunderous, Rain Dance, Mantine. The last move on Celestelia could be Automata, so You just never know. Yeah, this Tyranitar just gets worn down over time. Maybe Ice Fang Drapion could could lure the Landorus, but nothing's really benefiting from Landorus going besides Drapion itself, and maybe Zarude, but why we heavy slamming? What's heavy slamming for? Does heavy slam really do more to man? I don't think so. Maybe they just want. Well, even if Tyranitar goes in, you're still making progress. So just spam Flash Cannon, right? Unless you want to preserve your Flash Cannons for bulk up. This is not bulk up Zarude. Just click Fat Flash Cannon against the Mandibuzz that's running max HP defense. This mushamu. I think Dark, with the Drapion, like Drapion, if anything, Drapion is like, okay, I'm gonna knock off all these mons. You see how this Drapion is, how this Celeste sustaining on this Drapion. Like, why do you even need that? Wasn't they on full health? Yeah. Why did you need to protect? Unless it was just stalling PP, but okay. Now Hydreigon can do some work against this now. Now that the Celeste is paralyzed. Yeah, and this is not especially defensive. Okay, well, there's a whole man time. My bad. Yeah, they're forced to dark post because if you Draco Meteor, I assume this is specs. Hydreigon, consider the damage on man time. But if you Draco Meteor, that's pretty much a free switch in for Togekiss. Tyranitar is dead, so your switch in to Thundurus is Zarude, which loses to Focus Blast and Sludge Bomb, or Drapion, which just takes a whole bunch of damage from Volt Switch. So pretty sure you just Volt Switch here, and I think I don't think you go Celestelia. I think you go Togekiss. Well, they're going to U-turn here, so you go Togekiss and you go Togekiss. Do you Dazzling Gleam and get chip off on the Drapion, and then you have no sludge, and then after you get the chip on Drapion, Thundurus just goes in with Sludge Bomb more, right? Yeah, so Drapion is now in Sludge Bomb range. So Thundurus Terrain can pressure a little bit more with the Scarf Sludge Bomb. So yeah, Lander is sec. And then Lander's still alive. And now Thundurus just wins. It is a Scarf Zarude, so okay, it's not Scarf. Okay, it's Choice Band. Okay, this is Scarf Weavile. Okay, Scarf Weavile was not winning this, was it? Choice Band Zarude was not winning. Is this Choice Band Zarude and Choice? This is Choice Specs Hydreigon, so So, okay. So, Scarf Weavile, Specs Hydreigon, Seaweed Tyranitar, Swords Dance Drapion, and Choice Bands Brief. Okay. Yeah, you just. If Sludge Bomb doesn't 2-hit KO Mandibus, pretty sure you just go into Togekiss here. What percent is Hydreigon just loses? You just win. You just go Togekiss here. And he's at and don't even roost. You don't even need to roost, cause not that he's going hard Hydreigon, but what if they go hard Hydreigon and then you're at a 50-50 with Flash Cannon versus Fire Blast, or yeah, Fire Blast on Celeste. So you go Togekiss and you Dazzling Gleam here. As long as you're keeping this, as long as you don't throw your Thunderous, you win, honestly. So I guess you could go just don't go Celeste. Any mon but Celeste here. Because I think worst case is I think going Celeste just leads to most worst scenarios, like with the paralyzed and stuff. Just yeah, I don't think -1 attack choice band. Yeah, that's how resistant. Yeah, Togekiss lives. You just don't sack this Thunders. You don't want your like Thunders is your fast mon. It's the fast mon that's you don't want your slow mons. Like if you have a whole fast mon that's winning this, you don't want your slow mons being your. Just don't sack Thunderous. It's that simple, you know. This might not even be choice, man. I'm not calcing, so it's not my game. It just looked like what, huh? 24. That's not choice band. Why would you do that? Okay, why go? What? Now we're I don't know. I don't like that. Then the only reason I think you go Thunderous is if you're going to Sludge Bomb. But why not just get Togekiss and get a KO? Then after that, this is not Sub Hydreigon. This is not Sub does not run Draco Meteor. You go Togekiss. What if you crit? What if Jonfilch crit there? You're supposed to go Togekiss. What? What if Jonfilch crit there? What happened if Jonfilch crit your Thunderous? Please don't say nothing. I thought it was Kustat Berry. Okay. I don't know. I'm just yeah. You definitely go Togekiss. Huh? No. 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 That's not making that up. Mushamu. Yeah. You're supposed to go Togekiss first. Just go Togekiss first, and not even. This is not Sludge Bomb Thunderous. It's clear that you're not. If you click Sludge Bomb here, I'm done. Do not. Um. Oh my god. What? Okay. Well. Yeah. That was that. GG.